Arrival at the site. This is the entry drive. There's a gate, obviously, for security. I'm walking down the road here. Site's about 200 feet wide by over a quarter mile. Total 10-acre parcel. Logged back in the day. Mainly deciduous trees have grown back in, second growth, with some larger fir trees on the right hand side here, and then a few beyond the house on the left side. There's a stream that follows the road here on the right. It goes by the house as well, and it's also causing all kinds of infiltration, water infiltration problems into the house foundation, which we'll be digging up, trenching to put in that foundation repair work that we need to do. Here's the close-up. See if I can get a close-up now of the stream. It was running more in force the other day with all the rain we were getting, but maybe it's a little less today. Yeah, it's just a little guy down here. You can kind of see it, and it runs right along the right hand side of the property there. I don't think it gets any fishies or anything. So looking at the site proper here, at the house proper, we have a garage with a double door going up to an accessory dwelling unit up above it, and then beyond all the, here's a little something or other kid house here, a little playhouse on top of the stump, but then the well house directly in front of the main house proper. A bunch of debris piles here as they've done a major scrap out, taking a lot of the interior floor sheathing and other kind of house degraded elements that needed to just be torn out while we put in all new interior studs and floor sheathing. This is a 1940, they call catalog home, like these Sears book homes that really started much earlier, really 1910 or even in the late 1800s. This would have been modern in its time, but it had no insulation, super thin walls for ease of construction. And then a bunch of these sort of hack job additions that got added onto it that will all be coming off as part of the sort of cleanup. Right now we're just keeping them in place as staging areas to protect from the late winter, early spring rains. I'll walk around onto the north side of the house here. This is where there'll be the future main entry to the house, where the whole trellis entry will occur. You can see the north side of the property delineated by that fence, and a whole porch element also that'll be coming off. And down here, a horse shed. The bank, in all of its wisdom, this is a foreclosed property that stood vacant for at least 5 years or so. The bank never did any kind of a repair, I believe, of anything more than just putting a metal roof on, which is great, but the metal roofs are awesome to the extent that they last forever. It's a mismatched color metal roof, and it wouldn't have been the color I would have selected, but it is what it is. You can see coming around the back side here of the house, beyond our debris pile, our numerous debris piles, we have another shed back down here. And then the back side of the house here, we removed all of this complete, just crazy amount of decks that were just dilapidated and rotting out, and we'll be building a new 12 by 16 foot code compliant deck with proper railings and then stair access down to the back yard here. And then as you can see beyond, there's the whole pasture, and then beyond that is the tree-lined creek that runs at the far end of the property.